A Day on the Focus with Anne. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. Today's date is November 23rd, and boy do we have a jam-packed history lesson for you. Buckle up, history buffs, because we're going way back to 534 BC, where we meet Thespis of Icaria, the first recorded actor ever. Can you imagine? The very first person to step onto a stage and pretend to be someone else. Talk about a groundbreaking career move. Fast forward a bit to 1248 AD, and we're in Seville, Spain. Christian troops, under the command of King Ferdinand III of Castile, are taking over the city. A pretty significant moment in the Reconquista, if you're into that kind of thing. Then, in 1499, we have a bit of a royal screw-up. Perkin Warbeck, a guy who claimed to be the rightful king of England, spoiler alert there wasn't, gets the hangman's noose after a failed escape attempt from the Tower of London. Talk about a bad day at the office. His pal, John Atwater, went down with him. Ouch. Jumping ahead to 1644, John Milton publishes Areopagitica, a pamphlet that's all about freedom of speech. Pretty relevant even today, huh? We've got some American Civil War action in 1863. The Battle of Chattanooga kicks off. Union forces, led by the legendary Ulysses S. Grant, are reinforcing their troops and planning a counterattack. 1867 brings us the grim tale of the Manchester Martyrs, Irish Republican Brotherhood members hanged in Manchester after killing a police officer during an escape attempt. A tragedy for sure. And then there's Boss Tweed, the corrupt Tammany Hall leader, caught in Spain in 1876 and brought back to face the music in New York City. Justice, eventually, served. Now let's zip through some more highlights. The last execution in Sweden, 1910. U.S. troops leaving Veracruz, Mexico, 1914. The end of the 1923 Irish hunger strikes, with some tragic losses. Edwin Hubble's groundbreaking discovery about the Andromeda Galaxy, 1924. And the sinking of the HMS Rawalpindi during World War II, 1939. Oh, and don't forget the debut of Doctor Who in 1963. A show that's still going strong. Whovians, you know what I'm talking about. This is just a small snapshot, folks. We could spend all day discussing the events of November 23rd throughout history. Now, for a little creative fiction to tie it all together. Imagine Thespis, our first actor, time-traveling to 1963 to catch the first episode of Doctor Who. He's utterly bewildered by the special effects, the concept of a time-traveling alien, and the whole idea of television. But, being a master of character portrayal, he quickly immerses himself into the experience, perhaps even offering some ancient Greek dramatic advice to the young William Hartnell. Afterward, he might even decide to use this experience as inspiration for his next play. A sci-fi tragedy perhaps, with a twist of political intrigue, a dash of hunger strike protest, and an exploration of the moral ambiguity surrounding revolutions. A mix of historical events throughout the day. A play only he, the father of all actors, could pull off. He then promptly disappears from sight, leaving only his newfound enthusiasm for science fiction and his theatrical passion to shape the course of theater for centuries to come. That's all the time we have for today, folks. Join me tomorrow for another fascinating journey through history on A Day on the Focus. Bye for now.